Okay. In the first video, I explained number 1 and number 2. Let me do a little more explanation about number 2 for just a second. Okay. When I look at that table, okay, I know it's a depreciation, so I know it's going down, it's decreasing, it's a decay. And we have two choices when we have tables and we work in this situation. It's either going to be a common difference or it's going to be a common ratio. Now, if it's a common difference, okay, then I'm going to be subtracting, okay? So that means second term minus the first term. The common ratio means the second term divided by the first term. And if you don't know for sure, one of the best things to do is to try this difference first. If you don't get a common difference, then try the common ratio. Okay? So that's just something to help you out. Okay? In number 2, in this particular case, if you were looking for the common difference, you would have gotten 2,430, which would not have worked if I subtract that every time. It wouldn't give me the next answer. So remember, common means it has to happen every single time, and in this case it does not. So you know it cannot be that common difference. Okay, so that's why you go to the ratio, and that's how you know that's how we get that 0.91. Okay, so I just wanted to go over that again. Okay, I do want to go over number 4, and this time, in the other video I didn't use the calculator. This time we're going to, because I'm not so sure it was clear what we are looking for. So here we go. Okay. Oops, didn't push the on button. Okay, so when I look at problem number 4, what I'm starting with is 27 times 3 raised to the n minus 1. And what I want is all expressions that are equivalent or equal to that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the y equals, and I'm going to type in every single one of them. The first one being what I'm starting with. Okay? So I want you to type those in right now. Type the first one into y sub 1, the second one into y sub 2, and keep going, and type all of those in, keeping in mind that we have to use x, not n, on the calculator. Okay, so make sure you type x there. So go ahead and type those into your calculator, and I'm going to show you exactly what we're looking for. Remember to raise it. You have to use the caret button right underneath the, here's clear, right underneath that is our caret. That's how we raise to that power, okay? Okay. So once you have those all typed in, okay, you should have 6 of them. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the table. And look for those exact answers. Okay. So they have to be the exact same all the way down. Yes. Okay, well I just want you to make sure you're looking up here and seeing, okay? So I just need to show you that when you have all the exact same answers in that column, those are the ones that are going to be your answers, okay? So when you look in these columns, look, column 3 and column 4 are the exact same, and I got mine out of order because I left one out, so don't really pay attention to mine exactly. But you can look and see the ones that have the exact same numbers in that column are the ones that are going to be your answers. Okay? So that's what you're looking for. Okay? Where it starts. This one has, my column here, you cannot see it at all because it's pink, but it doesn't start with 0.111111. It has the same numbers, but it doesn't start in the same place. So you're looking for the exact same numbers in the exact same place in those columns. So those columns that have the exact same numbers in the exact same place are going to be your answer choices. Okay? I just really wanted to show you that on the calculator. Okay? So then when you look at number 5, what we're starting with, select all expressions that are equivalent to 16 times 2 raised to the n minus 3. Let's go do that one, okay? So let's type in number 5 in your y equals. Okay, so I want the first one, whoops, I went too far. The first one's going to be my actual problem that I started with, x minus 3. Okay, then I'm going to go down to my y sub 2 and just type those in exactly like they are. And then once you have them all typed in, go to your table and see what you get. So the ones that match up to your y sub 1 are the ones that work. And the answers there should be C and E. So you're looking for the ones that match up to your first one. Questions about that? So if you're looking for those equivalent, anything that's equivalent, you can type in, use that y equals, wear that calculator out, and look for those exact columns. Okay?
Miss Langley, I need Katie Lawrence for her tennis match, please.
Katie's not in my 5th period. She's in my reaching raters.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so if you turn over to page 3 and 4 there, these are the same ideas, okay? Decay, growth, you have to make those decisions, okay? And 10 through 14 is more practice on that calculator, which one of those are equivalent, okay? So you have those on, going back to the front, number 4, determine the percent rate of change, okay? Like with number 4 here, where you just have this table, you've got, here are your years, okay? It's that same idea where we're going to find that rate of change. First of all, looking at the first term and then the second term, is this going to be a growth or a decay? Yeah, because it's going up, right? So it's not, I mean, it's just not a big, that's not the big deal. So you know, and remember, you always start with 100% of your population. But if I subtracted those, would I add the same thing every single time and get the next number? That's what you determine. Do I have a common difference or do I have a common ratio? Well, especially if they're going to ask for a percent, you're going to have a common ratio. Okay, so that is something to consider. Okay, so that is packet 8. Do you have any questions about packet 8? Because my expectation is you'll practice a little more of that if you need to. Okay, any specific questions over packet 8? Okay.